Hello, my darlings. It's ALB in Whisperland here. I hope you're all doing well. I have an amazing magazine flip through for you tonight. We are going to be looking at this fantastic copy of 17 magazine. This is a September issue from 1952. It's got a tiny little bit of water damage on the front cover only. The rest of the inside is like in amazing condition. So I can't wait to show it to you, to flip through it with you. You might be able to hear right now we've got like some lovely cicada sounds outside, some frogs. Look, we're in late summer now. The animals outside, they have to sing their heart song, and I am singing my heart song too because we're going into my favorite season right now. I love autumn and winter. They're definitely where I'm just at my happiness peak, so I can't wait. Oh, and by the way, lots of you have been leaving comments saying, are we going to get a Halloween magazine flip through this year? Of course you are. I would never let you down on that. Don't think that just because we're doing this sort of late summer back to school magazine doesn't mean we're not going to do a Halloween one. No. We will do the Halloween one as soon as I can get my little paws on it. I have been looking. I picked this up last week when I was at the Aberfoyle Vintage Market. It's a fantastic show, by the way, one of my favorites. If you have a chance to go, try to. If you're in the GTA, it is worth the day trip. They only do it like once a week in the summer only, but like there are so many vendors. You will have a good time. I promise. So there was this vendor who had like all books and magazines, and I said to him like, hey, I'm gonna like kind of deep dive and pull a bunch of stuff out to pick out what I want, but I promise you I'm gonna buy a couple things. I just need to see what I want. And we got to chatting because I was there for like half an hour. I picked out a couple things I wanted, and he was really gracious with me, and he even knocked like $10 off because he could see I was so excited about what I was looking at without me trying to haggle or anything. I think he was just excited that somebody who loves this stuff was buying it. So what I'm excited about the most is that I get to now share with you all of these amazing articles and ads. It's important, of course, when we're looking at something that is this old, this is from 1952, that we have to view these things from sort of a modern context. So there's a lot of articles in this about dating and like how to get a husband and things like that. It's very funny to me to read things like that now and, sort of sit with the idea of what it would have been like to be a 17-year-old girl buying this magazine at the time that it came out. It's interesting, and I love looking at stuff like that for this reason. Alright, before we completely deep dive into this flip through, I want to take a quick second to thank tonight's sponsor, Helix Sleep. A lot of us watch ASMR at night to relax. In fact, there's a pretty good chance that you are watching ASMR right now at night to relax. But what if you could watch ASMR in a brand new, super comfy, luxurious new bed? Well, with Helix Sleep, that fantasy can become a reality. I've had my Helix mattress for about 4 months now, and I'm loving it. It was actually really easy to choose the perfect mattress. Normally I can get overwhelmed by options when shopping for stuff like this. Thankfully, Helix has a wonderful sleep quiz that can be taken by 2 people, and we got paired with the Helix Dusk Luxe. Since I've been sleeping on it for quite a while now, I can confidently say it was exactly what we needed. It has a medium feel with a premium pillow top. When I climb into bed at the end of the night, I feel like a storybook mouse crawling into a picturesque walnut. Just perfectly serene and cozy, and also my back feels very supported, which is super important to me. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. Your mattress comes rolled up like a little cinnamon roll inside a box. It's super easy to set up. Helix has a 100-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure you really love your mattress. With a 10-year warranty, flexible payments, and finance options too, a great night's sleep is never far away. Helix Sleep is offering you lovely viewers an exclusive discount this month. 27% off your mattress plus 2 free pillows using code HelixPartner27. This is an amazing discount. It's only exclusively for ASMR viewers, and this sale ends after Labor Day, so if you are in the market for a new mattress, it's definitely beneficial to hop on the deal quickly and take advantage of the discount. Plus, it helps support this channel too. So visit helixsleep.com/whisperland and use code HelixPartner27. Thank you again to Helix Sleep. This magazine is totally fabulous, so I can't wait to dive right in with you. On the cover, we have, of course, Get on the Bandwagon with bright new clothes in bold Blair colors. How pretty. This model is so cute. She's got like a really dynamic pose here with one mallet raised above her hand. Very jubilant, very like joyous. I love her expression. It's so dynamic and I love the colors, red and blue. It sort of evokes like a collegiate quality, which as a September issue, I think is absolutely perfect. Let me just scooch this right over to the side here so we can see. This is kind of a big magazine. I don't know if you can get the full impression of the size, but I want you to be able to see the whole thing. It feels a little bit bigger than the average magazine, but I don't know. It might not be. Okay, so on page 1, we're already getting an amazing impression of this whole thing. So you're gonna notice that throughout this whole magazine, there are a lot of ads for kitchenware, cutlery, home goods, bedding, things like that, because even though the target audience for this magazine is young women, teens especially, during 1952, teen girls had, I guess, a different situation. A lot of, what they're getting set up to do is to get married and start a family and set up their own household after moving out of their parents' household. So things like cutlery, flatware are becoming important to them. It's kind of funny because for me, like, I love home goods, I love cutlery. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh yeah, interesting. But I'm not 17, so it's kind of fascinating. On this page, we have toothpaste, an ad for toothpaste. Around the clock protection against telltale mouth. Telltale mouth is in quotes. I think we're supposed to know what telltale mouth is. What tale is telltale mouth telling about, I wonder. You'll also notice that not all of the pages are in color in this magazine. it's very often black and white paired with a color and so on. That's pretty average for magazines at this time, you know. So on this page we have the table of contents, and here yet another flatware ad. You have to love it. And I want to draw your attention to this caption. Forward-looking Scranton seniors select their favorite international sterling patterns of spoons. I wonder, are these meant to be high school seniors, college seniors? That I'm not sure. But these are their favorite flatware. On this next page, we have letters to the editor just along here, and some advertisements on either side. Something I love about magazines from this time is in the ads you get some absolutely delicious, glorious, floral, flowery language for everything. So here's an example. Top to toe color harmonies, huge news in knits. You'll match blend from a heavenly color scale in Jansen exclusive, that talented washable, practically wrinkle-proof fabric which looks, feels like cashmere. Add matching nylon socks for a footnote, and how smooth can you look? If you watch Mad Men, like, can't you just picture Peggy pitching one of these ads? I know I can. That's definitely what I think about when I read the copy on some of these ads. On this page we have some shoes, Saks Fifth Avenue here. It's a little article about different beauty products, dressing table talk. Look at that, we've got skin treatments, we've got spray deodorant, and on this page we have a luster cream shampoo ad featuring Joan Crawford. I love like the colors in this ad, they're so striking. It definitely pairs with the Jones look because she has like a very striking beauty. No other cream shampoo in the world is as popular as luster cream, it says. On this next page here we have more dressing table talk. A little ad for foundation. Be your most beautiful you with the Sheer Beauty Foundation. Used alone as a complexion tint or as a powder base for that flawless sheer look. And on the side, we have an ad for Lane Cedar chests. Now, if you are like me and you go down Wikipedia rabbit holes all the time, then you might already know about Lane Cedar chests, but a lot of these were recalled in like the late 80s or early 90s because they had a like major product flaw, and it is kind of interesting looking at very older things like this, older magazines or newspapers, because you see products and you're like, gosh, those were not safe, those did not work, they were recalled, you know, but in 1952 they didn't know that yet, so it's interesting. We have a White Rain ad over here. It's like washing your hair in softest rainwater. This new gentle lotion shampoo pampers your hair, leaves it soft as a cloud, bright as sunshine, and so easy to care for. Love that. And on this page we have some gorgeous coats. What are these wool coats? Today more than ever, a lassie coat is smart economy. So very handsome sleeves on these coats actually. I'm not usually one for like brown clothing. It doesn't look very good on me, but they look very good in these brown coats, I must say. On the left, we have this JPL and ad. This little honey who knows that first impressions count, especially with the boys in the back row of her classroom. So, for their eye appeal and her own feminine wiles, she chooses this 100% wool jersey in heather beige. This page is another cutlery ad for these gorgeous forks with like a mermaid seaside theme. Romance of the sea. Don't these two in this illustration totally remind you of Grace Kelly in High Society? Like, it's giving me that vibe of when they're on the boat, the true love. Oh, I could rewatch that movie. It's been a while. And on this next page here, we have an ad for Jonathan Logan dress. This is really cute, actually. This looks like, look at how the collar stands up along here. And I love the 3/4 sleeve. If I could have 3/4 sleeve on literally anything, I would get it. I want it on blouses, coats, everything. It's just so beautiful. I don't know, it sort of has a delicate kind of look. I love it. Also, please notice that this is Bronstein's, the fashion capital of Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. On this page, we have an ad for Swansdown Instant Cake Mix. No other mixes can match them. The paper in this magazine is, I would say it's pretty similar to modern day magazine paper, perhaps a little bit thicker, but nothing like thick glossy stock or anything like that. We have a Hudson's Detroit ad on here for this wool jersey dress, which I quite like. Another movie review. And this ad is for cream deodorant. Do they even make cream deodorant anymore? I'm not sure. You can be lovely to love always. At important moments like this, underarm protection must be complete. Merely deodorizing is not enough. Underarm perspiration should be checked and stay checked. Smart girls use fresh cream deodorant. I honestly love the ad copy in these. It's very fun to read through. This is quite a pretty ad on this side, isn't it? It's full color for this shampoo and cream hair dressing, or conditioner as we call it these days. Hey, Rita Hayworth's back. She wants you to know. Rita Hayworth, Rita's back. Spread the word. Alright, so here we have some book reviews on the book beat. And on this side we have Lady Pepperell sheets and blankets. Now, is it just me, or did like everybody's, like all aunties had these blankets? I feel, at least all the aunties I grew up with had these blankets. These like miracle yarn, they're called, in trousseau lovely sheets designed to fit a bride's budget. I do like the color. But yeah, these like blankets. Would you believe a blanket so cozy and warm, so beautiful, could be moth-proof and mildew-proof? The Pepperell Pierce Dynel blanket is both and shrink and stain resistant as well. I swear there are so many of these blankets out. You know, I still see them in like sometimes, you know, estate sales and things like that. The thing about those blankets is they lasted forever. They really could withstand all of the wash. They really could. Beautiful wool dress over here. I must say though, I'm not in a hurry to wear a wool dress anytime soon. Angel Face by Pond's Powder and foundation in one in this enchanting new mirror case. And then more book reviews over here. Jansen invented postage stamp. Smallest figure maker known to a woman. This illustration is really joyful. I love the pose, like this sort of almost Norman Rockwellian, not quite photorealistic, but definitely close to it in parts, but then obviously exaggerated in others. I just find it so charming and cute. On this next page here, we have these shoes. I love this ad. We have the shoe here, gives you a good idea, but then also this cute little cartoon on the side. I have to say, this is quite a cool concept. The newest, but absolutely the newest, wearing our school colors on your shoes. So you choose your shoe color, just like this. Then you choose or match the contrast or guilty. And then you have the sole painted any color you wish. How cool is that? I would love to have that as an option, to have the soles of my shoes painted color. If it fits the time, the place, and you, it's Jaunty Jr. This coat is not doing it for me, though, I gotta say. Maybe if it had 3/4 sleeve, perhaps. I dreamed I won the election in my maiden form bra. Wow. Look at her. She's like, I did it. This is kind of a cool use of, like, there's obviously a painted backdrop behind her, and then there's all these little things in the foreground. I love stuff like that. I think this, we've already had a Jonathan Logan ad, did we not? This is quite a pretty dress. Again, 3/4 sleeve. Jeweled wool jersey in irresistible pastels to make you the shining light of winter parties. Every young line a curve with rhinestones and mock pearls sparkling on the collar. Rhinestone studs closing the gentle bodice, the graceful skirt, a cluster of unpressed pleats. Wow, they really know how to sell it, don't they? Okay, so now we're at the Dear Beauty Editor article. And so readers can write in and ask the beauty editor all of their woes and the questions that they need help with. There's one about needing help with deodorant because they're like trying to apparently hide perspiration from showing on a dress. Things like that. This is another coloring ad, another flatware ad. It's quite cute though. Now this picture I just think is gorgeous, don't you? It's a shampoo ad. Gleam and glimmer, shine and shimmer, sunlight or moonlight. Your hair is the clean sheen of silk, the caressing softness of silk, the supple smoothness of silk. When you shampoo with the day's gentle dream. But I just love the soft focus on this. It kind of gives her like a little movie star quality, doesn't it? It's very beautiful. We have a little Juilliard velveteen ad over here because fine fabrics are the foundation of fabric. Well, they've got that right, don't they? More beauty editor questions. There's a lot of ads about bow-leggedness and knock knees. That's interesting. Why? I'd have to read it to find out, I suppose. This is another deodorant ad, and it's so stunning, isn't it? Look at this sheer polka-dotted fabric. This one famous cosmetic deodorant ends all 3 perspiration problems. Instantly stops perspiration odor, checks perspiration moisture, magazines now. Deodorant ads. Nothing's changed. I kind of love that. Some things will always stay the same, and that is our concern about being smelly, I guess. It's a unifying human experience. Then we have Miller and Rhodes dress. Now that's a pretty one, isn't it? It says glittering beauty, only $12.95. Lovely way to meet a date, go partying, dancing. Chrome spun iridescent acetate taffeta that changes color as you move. Fitted shirt bodice glittering with rhinestones. Full sweeping skirt. So this is a little advertisement, or not advertisement, rather, article about the doll Bandwagon, which was in previous issues. 17 magazine was running a contest slash charity where you could make dolls based on a little kit they did, and there was like judges for the fashions of the dolls and stuff like that, and all of the dolls were being shipped to people who did not have toys for Christmas. Apparently, this is what it says anyway. And then we have this brown coat over here. Look at the leopard print. Matching hat, gloves, and purse, of course. This brand is called Lassie Junior. Look at this hat over here. This is for soap. Beauty soap, excuse me. Sweetheart is my beauty soap. Beauty is my business. This is a beautiful photo. And then we have more about the doll kit. Just at the Christmas doll contest, you like send this little clipping away with enclosed cost for the kit, and then they send you the doll, apparently. How to look for day and night. Look at these little knit sets. Very cute. Botany coordinates. Soaping doll's hair. Halo glorifies it. Not a soap, not an oily cream. Halo cannot leave dulling soap film. So on this article we have record reviews. So classical record review. It's really interesting that like right now in this moment, in current modern times, records are so popular again. Like all of my friends have record players and buy records pretty regularly, and most big artists, they do LP releases too. Ship and shore blouses, up to its neck in stripes, the smartest shirt in school, two with the crew in whites and brights, all combed cotton shirtings that wash happily ever after. And then on this page we continue the record review. There's like different symphonies listed here. Symphony 2, 3. On this side we have a corduroy gherkin. Is it gherkin or jerkin? It couldn't be gherkin. A corduroy jerkin suit by Sue Carson has its own jockey cap, a scissor cut waistcoat that reverses itself in rayon plaid. I learned lots of new words I have never heard of while flipping through this magazine. And over here some shoes. Life's a wonderful whirl angel. It's a glorious walk-a-day world when you're wearing shoes like these. Oxford girl, moccasin pal, or confirmed opera fan. You'll find your pets at their breezy best in our sweater and skirt collection. Obvious at first glance, Angel. They're yours. Put them on and be off. There's gonna be a lot of loafers in this magazine, just so you know. If you're on loafer watch, do let us know in the comments. How many loafers do we see in this magazine? I'm counting on you, dear reader, to let me know. symphonies, which is very helpful. You would not want to buy the wrong symphony. A little sweater set ad over here. Sweaters in the most beautiful colors known to yarn. Master dyed bird by knot at your favorite store. Or right Garland Knitting Mills. I love that so many of these are a mail away situation where you'd mail money in the mail or a check, and then you would just get stuff back in the mail. My parents used to do that with the Sears catalog a lot. I'm sure many of your parents did that too. Catalog ordering. We have a little sportswear sweater set. This is another album review, but now we're getting into pop albums, popular albums here. Let's talk about this. I love this. This is a reversible quilted robe and matching pajamas. $17.95 for the 3-piece set. Seems not inexpensive, but you get 3 pieces, so that's good. Look at this bold chartreuse lemon color. It's like neon. It's so bright. And then paired with this red and dark cream plaid. It also comes in this color and the pink. 2 robes for the price of 1. Reversible quilted robe with the brilliant woven plaid gingham on one side. Solid broadcloth on the other, topping matching plaid and solid pajamas. I would wear these, no question. I think I would probably get this color over here. I think that would look the best, but I would really love a little matching robe with pajamas. That's very cute. Alright, I really don't love this ad. Not because of the actual context. The shoes are all cute. We've got loafers, loafer watch, saddle shoes, but this drawing is a little uncanny valley for me. It's very expressionless. It's kind of, I don't love this. And then on this side, brighten your hair color with sparkling giving lather. Blonde hair gleams, brunette hair dances, red hair glows, gray and white hair shines with Shasta cream shampoo. Ballads away in here. More album reviews. Isn't it interesting, the format of this magazine? So much of the actual articles are in this little strip down the middle. That's not every single page, but I'm sure you've noticed it's quite a few. On this side we have Suave, a brand that's still around. Suave makes hair obey new soft way. And then on this we have another little sweater set. What is this brand? Dorsey. Sweaters for the girl with look learning. Now what do they mean by that? If you're an old smarty who knows glamour from grammar, who thinks Beau should study you as well as books, Nan Dorsey sweaters are the right psychology to use in any school of thought. They're pretty cute. I like the red one. I'm not so into this pink one, but the little collar is cute. She has it paired with a little kerchief scarf. Not bad. I quite like that. This page looks like it's an article. Don't be fooled. This entire full page spread is an ad for the one and only Pond's Cold Cream, which, by the way, you can still buy. I have a Pond's Cold Cream in my beauty repertoire too, but I mostly use it for removing heavy makeup. It's been around forever. It's old school. For what you want it to do, it works. It's not life-changing, but yeah, it's still kicking around, Look at this ad with the little wiener dog, so cute. sparkly loafers here. It says low slung and luscious. What's afoot? Aptitudes naturally precious, polished platitudes to walk you everywhere, to give you a novel and lush new glow. And we have another coat on the side. You know, it's September when this issue came out, so you're gonna get a lot of fall, winter fashions, especially when you're thinking about how in advance you may have to get something so that it's ready for you for the season. It's revolutionary, the Featherlight insulation of Millennium metal insulated lining. Interesting. I wonder if that's still common. I don't really know. A little suede softy over here. A new fabric of knitted rayon and nylon skillfully blended in a rich, soft suede surfaced tucked bodice with a new cardigan neckline, contrasting belt with crest bob. Oh, that's right there. Little fob there. Okay, so this is an article called From a Boy's Point of View, and it's all about a second date. So giving advice on what can make a second date good and bad. And this is an ad for Jergens lotion featuring Betty Hutton, co-starring in Cecil B. DeMille's The Greatest Show on Earth, a Paramount picture, color by Technicolor. I don't know why, but the phrase color by Technicolor is so nostalgic for me. I want color by Technicolor on everything. I want it like on my birthday invitations. I want it on a plaque on my business cards. Color by Technicolor. Sweaters by Pandora, and over here, keepsake diamond rings. Your keepsake forever. This is your engagement day, a moment never to be forgotten but captured forever in the radiant depths of your keepsake diamond ring. It's really interesting looking at these ring designs because these are not what's currently popular right now at all. I'm not like a huge jewelry person, so I don't always pay attention to trends when it comes to jewelry, but sometimes there will be like a celebrity who gets engaged and they'll show the ring, and that's when I personally just sit and go like, yeah, I don't even like that. And it's like, like $100,000 ring I could never afford in a million years, but I'm like, no, I'm choosing not to get that because I don't like it, not because of any other reason, that's for sure. Okay, look at these coats. The St. Mary's season is on. From Saturday's Hero to Senior and Smooth, all campus lions go for St. Mary's Little Lambs. Okay, which would you choose? This little mint number with the collar. Would you do the red with the little black bow here? Or would you do this like bright yellow? I like the cuffs on the red, but I think I would like the neck on the yellow the best. Although I suppose they're very similar on these two. The sensational discovery, liquid skin sachet, the perfume that clings. Now in 3 treasured fragrances. Okay, choose. Which fragrance are you? Chantilly, feminine as lace, gay as bubbling champagne, or Le Parfum Adulte, exotic and deeply exciting? Or would you do Quelques Fleurs, appealing as a bouquet of fresh blossoms? For me, I like the packaging on this one the best, Chantilly, but probably the perfume I would like the best is this one. Personality test. Choosing a perfume from a magazine based only on description with no little perfume sample. It's difficult. You'd have to go New, slender, soft-spoken, of sapphire blue Merrimack velveteen, glowing with muted luster, a jeweled button accenting the neckline black silk braid trim. And we've got shoes. Is this a loafer, do you think? It's got a little heel here, kind of like a little wedge, but I would still personally, is it a loafer? I'm not sure. It's okay. Loafer watch, that's for you to decide. This is quite cute, this little matching red set with that, glitter touched with a matching hat. Oh, there's glitter in this fabric, I see. Walk in looking your smartest in this rayon taffeta dress with rhinestones studded collar. More of the second date article right here. There's a lot to say, I suppose, on how to get a second date. Look for the magic inset and enjoy the experience. This is a girdle advertisement. Got a cute little sweater here. I like that little contrasting detail with the neck and the shoulder here. This little article called "The Soda Set Comes to Town." And another ad here for a suit. Neither cold nor heat stays the suit from its appointed rounds. In an age of fabric miracles, along comes Milliam, a light as whisper metal insulated lining to make a rayon suit as warm as a wool suit. Wearable the year round for the very first time. I don't know if I personally will be wearing this all year, but it sounds like a nice idea, doesn't it? Okay, these are definitely, that's a loafer. If I've ever seen one that's a loafer. In Vitality Wanderlust shoes, you're booked solid for fall fun. I like the colors in this, aren't those pretty? This blue is sort of like mauve lilac-y purple and that bright green, so cute. More on the soda set article. And a little new dream of makeup, a dream in a compact. Dream Stuff by Woodbury. Only 59 cents plus tax. Here we've got another dress ad. Oh, I love that. I would buy that for sure. Especially, look at this. It comes with this cute little, like, capelet. Watch your date rating soar when you slip into our gay party goer. Feast your eyes on the wide swirl of unpressed pleats, the flirty unsleeved look. Then add the darling Spencer with its twinkle buttons, velveteen trim on the collar and cuffs. I'm telling you, they write the ad copy in these so incredibly. And this is a little sweater catch article all about how to adorn your little sweater with an accessory. So, pressed little gilt crest ornaments, a little gilt insignia, and mother of pearl buttons. Of course, back to flatware. Lovely Lunt spoons. It's the love at first sight sterling with brides and brides to be. Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want perfect cutlery set? I know it's all I can think about every day. Now take a look at this page. If she danced with herself, she changed to stop it. We have a little fashion article right here called The Knitted Dress. It's a smart answer to the problem of what to wear when you're not sure where you'll be going. And then an ad on the side for perms, which is the Tony system. You can do, well, they call it a permanent, but it's just a perma texturizer, so that when you do your wet set hairstyle overnight, your hair will hold the curl better, or some perms create a curl pattern in your hair. It just depends on what kind. We have poodle partners over here. You'll be the pet of the campus dress in this adorable Newsome twosome frisky little poodle's romp on the waistcoat and skirt pocket. Wow. Those are some frisky little poodles. They make a great point. And here we have an ad for paper napkins. It says, dress up every serving at parties and every meal easily, inexpensively. I mean, what looks better than a paper doily napkin, I ask you? Not much. I think we would all agree. The loveliest night of the year. The perfect setting. That magic moment when he gives you your engagement ring, and the perfect setting for your ring is palladium. Newest of precious jewelry metals. Wow. She's like, forget about you, Robert. Look at this. Okay. We have an interesting page set here on one side. They used to call me Robin Brain. You would think, what is this an ad for? Of course. It's for flatware and spoons specifically. I gotta tell you, I'm so used to like the many, many different types of cutlery you can get now that these kind of all look the same to me. I guess I'm just used to like modern cutlery has so many different options. We have a lovely dress ad on this side. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this style of dress. I think that the little belt is really cute though. And this is an article by a famous NBC commentator, apparently. And it's called Teens and Politics. They're just talking about how they have teen kids and how they would like to see young people get more involved in politics, both through voting and at a local civic level as well. And the article continues down here. We have another advertisement featuring loafers. $3.99 narrowed widths and medium widths. It's somewhat uncommon these days to be able to have like width options for shoes, and I wish that all shoe places gave you options for that. These Betty Rose coats are really lovely. You could wear these now in modern times and no one would bat an eye. They fit right in. Just like totally classic, almost like a trench coat style with the tie belt and a little fur collared trim. The material looks especially lovely. This next page, we have an advertisement for yarn. Knitting was, and still is, I suppose, popular, but I think even more so in the 50s. This is a little article about, it says, quick sketch from movie to movie, country to country. Farley Granger is an actor on the run. So it's like a little profile on an actor. This ad is great. He's in love with her lovely complexion. Helena Rubinstein's special complexion treatment. And then we have Betty Hutton hands get lacrosse care. Betty Hutton starring in Somebody Loves Me, a Paramount picture. Color by Technicolor. Color by Technicolor. This is all like little manicure set down here. I'm sure she wants all of that so she can have nice, neat hands for making ASMR videos. Of course. What else would she want that for? Well, for a second there, I was like, isn't it a little bit early to see a Santa Claus in a magazine like this? This being a September issue, but the ad addresses it. It says, seems like a crazy time to deliver Christmas presents, but this is the earliest first I've ever begun delivering Christmas presents this year is different. The ad is for this portable typewriter, and they're trying to get you to order early because goodness knows you could use it for school, of course. What good reasoning. This is for Magic Touch makeup, and I love the color in this ad. They use a pink to take up the whole page. America's most famous models say, put yourself in our shoes. Is this a loafer? I can't tell. It might just be a flat on this one. It's sort of like a Mary Jane style here. You'll simply love to put your foot in it if it's a fashion show flat. The shoes famous models choose. They go with everything, everywhere. Date in them. You'll keep your bows on their toes. Get about in them. They feel so fleet on your feet. Live in them and love it. Sometimes when I'm reading the ad copy to you in these advertisements, I feel like Lady Holiday in The Great Muppet Caper during like the fashion show scene where she's reading and describing, you know, all the different gowns. Oh, taffeta, lilies. I can't remember exactly what she says, but I feel like Lady Holiday doing that ad read. Fun is where you find it. Look at these two coats. I get why not all of the pages are in color, but dynamic images like these full page spreads, I'm like, I want to know what color the coats are. I find myself wishing it. Another deodorant. There is a lot of deodorant in this magazine. Kind of a surprising amount. A new aquamarine lotion deodorant. Never before such complete protection. And here we have an actual article in the magazine. Blazers and slacks. A blazer jacket and a pair of slacks in lighter bright colors in wool or wool flannel. Honestly, I am not too into either of those looks, I have to say. And beautiful in itself and extra good because it's made with lastex. The miracle yarn that makes things fit. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fantastic. Take a look at this ad over here. Colgate Palmolive Peat Company announces nature's chlorophyll in every cake of Palmolive soap. This is so great. It says nature's chlorophyll is what makes Palmolive green, and then immediately after it says no therapeutic claim is made for the chlorophyll. Yeah, okay. This was totally a trend at this time. Chlorophyll as a marketing tactic. You'll probably see it again in other parts of this magazine. And this little part in the middle is called a moccasin quartet. 4 variations on leather moccasin theme to wear indoors or outdoors all year round. So different moccasin looks. We have some knitwear on this side. Joan Marie Better sweaters. Oh, how sweet. Look at this. This illustration is so cute. A soft touch. Honeybugs indoor-outdoor slipper socks with the jumbo sponge sole. I can't say that these as a product are particularly appealing to me, but the little cat is so cute. I can't stand it. That's adorable. So this little article right here says the new sound. Lee Paul's guitar and Mary Ford's voice make a magic orchestra in chorus. So they do have a lot of music features in this. Another ad for, what is this? It looks like another type of deodorant. I really love this ad right here. Prince Charmers Black These lovable, tubbable wonders make perfect classmates for your favorite jacket, skirt, or slacks, generously cut for today's carefree living. What does that mean? Carefree living. Handsomely highlighted with the added luxury touches of double yoke back. I love this one. Like, I would buy like 4 of these right now, today, because I love the cut. I feel like you would have to starch the blouse to get the collar to stand up like that. But still. Chlorophyll. New Colgate Chlorophyll toothpaste. Destroys bad breath. Why is that a scary font? It feels like a threat. Destroys bad breath. Continuation right here. The music article, and then if I kind of pull this to the side, you can see there is a very narrow ad for a type of tampon, and they actually just, their advertisement is just, this is a tampon. I mean, it's straightforward. I kind of almost appreciate it. It's a stark difference from like the very flowery other advertisements in this magazine. And then we have some sets over here. Suits. These are sort of like almost a little bit more 40s in design with the like shoulder pads, but they're so beautiful. I love how they look. Gorgeous. And now on this page we have still a little bit more about the music article. Some super cute socks on this side. You've got rhythm in trim fit socket braid. And then they've got these little socks on top of records. These are little like cotton pads, fresh powder puffs. And some more coats that I wish I could see the colors on. I bet they're just gorgeous. They usually, they have descriptions, shadow check with club collar, flaring back fullness, red, brown, blue, gray. I see. Not particularly exciting colors, but that's okay. And now on this page we have these shoes, Laconian Debs shoes. Laconian exclusive, a color inspiration plucked from New England's grand foliage in rich leather fashioned in the tune of the teens. I don't know what that means, but there you have it. Tissue knit makes the biggest news in sweaters since cashmere. So heavenly soft, it reminds you of cashmere. I can't believe it's not cashmere. For full-fashioned action, skin girdles. Who amongst us doesn't waltz through meadows with a baby deer in our girdles? I know I do that every morning. It starts my day off right. Well, that's interesting. We have another duster and pajama set, 3-piece, complete, $10.99. Cozy as a hayride, carefree as a country fair. I actually think it's very cute, just like the other 3-piece set. I would totally get this. Another little saddle shoe here, and this right here up here is the end of that music article. Oh, that's very elegant. Our own velveteen and taffeta beauty with cover-up taffeta jacket, both for only $8.95. Very gorgeous. I love the little crystals there on the top. And this ad on the left. Look at all of these different sock designs. Would you believe this is an illustration? Like, Can you imagine illustrating all of these itty bitty sock details to show and suggest the different textures and knits of the socks? That's wild. We have a little autumn first. Start the season with a blouse and skirt, or a two-piece dress to wear anytime from now on. Could do sort of like this blouse and pencil skirt situation, or this two-piece dress of worsted flannel. Love this ad too. Look at this delicious new bright red fashion note in Stubwood lipstick. Pippin red, pippin, red. Gorgeous. And look at the little pop of red, no fear of smear. How cute. On this left-hand side, we have an ad for David's. It says, desk-to-date wardrobe for the co-ed or career girl. That's our two options, I suppose. Actually quite like this. Prefer it without the bow tie. I think that's really, really eye-catchy. It's like such a flirty dress. I love it. Here we have a little article about raincoats. It says, bright raincoats. When the sun forgets to shine, wear a fashionable coat that loves the rain and has a hat to match. Kickerinos with a flirty British flair. Ooh. A flirty British flair. What is this? Young juniors. Last 2 weeks to enter. Oh, it's like a prize contest. Get your entry blank at the Shirley Lee store in your city. Guys, maybe there's still time. Maybe we can enter the contest. More Kikarino shoes, and we have even more music features. Freak records, hectic interviews, disc jockey, pop pool broadcast from New York with gay abandon. I have no idea who that is. Remember the radio? I'm just kidding, I still listen to the radio from time to time. Teen Town goes to Paris and brings you Ecolier, Sublime for textbook time. I like to think that's the new version of saying like, oh, I can fit an iPad in it. Oh, the bag is Sublime for textbook time. Come on. We have this one of these little like organizers here. This is the type of item that you get for Christmas from somebody who does not know you very well. They're just like, here's this. I hope you like it. It's just a generic gift, I suppose. Another music feature. This one's with Tony Harper. Tony Harper at Columbia Records recording session. Look at this ad. Ann Lee. It's for this blouse. It says, Ann Lee blouse at your favorite store now. Heading for a hayride. Deck yourself out in a dashing dude plaid. Another super slick shirt by Ann Lee. She does look super slick. And this ad, please, I need to draw your attention to this. This is incredible. Junior 8 separates in security jersey. The bright reds. I love that little pop of red right there. I love this model's expression. She's like staring off in the distance like, what are they talking about? And they're just like whispering like secrets. They look like very close friends. Good for them. Scooter's flats are cuter flats. You know, that's a great slogan. I kind of believe it too. There's a lot of very cute flats in this page. This book is making me feel like I do not own enough flats, moccasins, and shoes, any flats of any kind. Okay, love these pajamas. Check out the little tassels on the tie. Like, those are so cute. I would wear these now. on the hunt for some good pajamas lately. Especially I could go for some like seasonal Halloween ones, I think. A famous British skirt comes to America. And teen timer, dawn to dusk dashabouts. That's really cute. Look at the gorgeous little ties right here. Right at the elbow. There's these cute little button snaps, but they have sort of like a little tie. Almost like a faux bow. So cute. And the white belt on both of them. With the matching collars. I think I like this color best. So cute. Oh wow, look. We have more flatware, of course. And in this particular ad, we have some table flatware that is gold, which I think is our first time seeing gold flatware in this magazine anyway. Now, this is like a particularly interesting little article for those of you who know your history and know that this issue 17 came out, like I said, in 1952. The article starts out, wrap it in foil, pretty and practical. Aluminum foil wraps anything from baked potatoes to birthday presents. Good news, aluminum foil is back in circulation. The government says once more we can have plenty of the shiny, silvery looking stuff with 101 uses. So, there was a time where items were very much rationed, if not flat out not in circulation at all. And it's interesting to think about certain items becoming available again. Yeah, that's the little things that I love about looking at vintage magazines. When you know the year, you have a little bit of context of what's happening in the world at that time, And then on this ad, oh my goodness, small bust in between size. If your bra looks like this, you need Peter Pan hidden treasure. Adds fullness confidentially. Confidentially is in teeny tiny little words. Without pads or puffs. I actually really want like a pointy bra like that. They're very difficult to find these days, but I'm gonna keep looking. More shoes. This little article about a charity, I think Boy Scouts, Red Feathers. More of these slippers. What is it with these slippers? I don't like them very much. Take it easy time. Fluffies with thick, bouncy airform soles by Goodyear for all off with the shoes wear. Not for me, these. And these are little oodles of doodles and oodles of poodles. Little mini squares, clever little neckerchiefs. I would wear that. Oodles of poodles. This is another knitwear. Join the shepherd cheering section. Shouted from the rooftops. These shepherd beauties are easy to love, delightful to wear. Okay, now this is the good stuff. Are you ready? This is the best part, in my opinion, of any magazine fashion-wise. When you get the full fashion spreads, and this issue definitely delivers on that. Just like the cover said, do get on this bandwagon. Bright new clothes, bright new colors, bright news for you. So the theming, obviously, of this fashion selection is marching band. So we've got different instruments, and they've kind of like coordinated little outfits, theming wise. I mean, look at these skirts. Lovely little stripe across the bottom. Gorgeous. Something I really want to urge you to keep in mind while we look at this is that in 1952, there was not an quite common from my understanding. Of course, I did not live through this time period, so I'm only speaking to what research I've done. So if you were in 1952 and you feel that I'm incorrect, please feel free to say. But from what I've been told, people were very commonly making their own clothes. So a magazine like this wouldn't be just for looking at things to buy. It would be considering what's in style, what's trendy, what colors are trendy, and it might inspire you to go pick up, your local simplicity pattern. It might inspire you in terms of what colors you would decide to go with for the clothes that you make. And I think that that's really beautiful. I have really not very much skill when it comes to sewing. It's something that I really admire. Other people who can do that. It's just not my cup of tea. In a piccolo pink dress, sharp as a piccolo or soft and sweet as the notes of an oboe, a clarinet, those winter pinks. This is a really cute dress, and I love these two. I wish we could see what color they were. So beautiful. The flippant trickery of a gay clarinet can lend elegance or sweetness to simple tunes. How very true. Look at these. These are so cute. I love these entire page spreads just with these little cutouts. They're all so cute. In the new trumpet tones, burnished gold or shining brass for gaily casual separates. Okay, choose from this page. Which one would you like? This set with the colorful belt. This set with the matching striped pieces. This set with the gray skirt cinched with a little belt. This with, I think it's a dress with a yellow coat on top. Or this sleeveless dress with a lovely flouncy blouse underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that I would go with the number 5 personally, or number 2. I realize now that this is kind of confusing because they actually have numbers that coordinate to the descriptions, and they are not the same numbers that I gave. Well, you'll figure it out. That's okay. And similarly, this page is totally beautiful. Look at the composition of this. We've got these large drums. Do you suppose that they were mounted on the wall for this shot? They would have to be, right? I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of these little crest insignias throughout the entire magazine. There was a little article about them as well, talking about the feature. I'm not sure exactly their significance, if it's just being touted purely as an accessory, but here's another one. I don't know if I personally would wear one of these. They're kind of a lot, but they certainly work for the sake of these photos. Look at all the symbols, bright as symbols. Really take care and notice to look at all of the interesting different necklines on all of these pieces. I really feel like more than anything, they show the different fashion moods. There's another one of those gold crests right there. I love this little suit down here. Everyone has a little triangle. This would be my instrument in the band, if you were curious. I'm not known for musicality over here, so I love the color of this. It's sort of like a pea green color. It's really nice. Maybe, a little bit avocado-y. The lighting might be a little off, but then this sort of blood orange scarf with it. this is a full page article, some photos about a mock voting at Oberlin College, and it was designed to instill like the desire to participate in the democratic process, apparently. And this page, we're talking about voting. Now it's all about bras. This magazine contains multitudes, every different type of bra that you could see and think of, as well as girdles. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure situation. On the next page, wow, talk about like whiplash here. This one is called You and That Best American Custom Pre-Election. Okay, this photo, like her outfit, and not anything else, just her outfit. Does this not look like it could have been taken today? This entire outfit, I swear, like I would see somebody in Toronto wearing this outfit. It's very modern. It almost kind of like throws me a little bit, seeing just how like timeless that photo is. And this is an article. Let's see. Hear the horns blow, the trumpets blare, the drums beat steady while you make music in your high school band. And it's kind of perfect because even the cover of this magazine was about high school band. Were any of you in your high school band? I always thought those were the coolest people in the band. Make, mix, match, two patterns make a complete full wardrobe. So this is what I was talking about. Simplicity pattern at $39.82 suit in herringbone. Simplicity pattern $39.82 top and skirt in flannel, and then there's a blouse as well in jersey. Wow, I wish I could get a hold of the vintage patterns featured here, because wouldn't these be fun to do in like pastel colors or something? Like I really love the skirt detail. Just beautiful. Okay, I am not the biggest fan of this art. I say that with all due respect to the illustrator. Not my favorite, but this is actually really cool. This article says, "You're a big girl now," which is, whatever, but the whole point of this article, and it's not just this page, it's on a different page too, is dispelling myths about menstruation. So, it says at the bottom, "And now is your time to get rid of all the silly myths about menstruation." So they like go into detail and they describe it, and like I just think that's really useful, especially for someone in 1952. You might not have access to all of that information in other avenues. You may not have an adult in your life to talk to you about that. Like, I'm very, very pleased and happy to see such a thing in this magazine. And it goes on for multiple pages, but they kind of get split up into different sections. So we're back to fashion. Fashion, high style, high quality coats in fabrics both warm and light. These are very cute. The girls are out in the stadium, maybe watching a football game or something like that. Oh, love this, love. Dream or daydream. Wasn't I just talking about pajamas? In these pajamas, they sleep soundly, but are styled for homework and lounging time too. Now, I think you would agree, some of these are cuter than others. If I had to pick my least favorite, I would probably say this one furthest to the left. It kind of looks like a snowsuit. I'm having flashbacks to snow days in my childhood, but not necessarily in a good way. for me, I don't really like tight-fitting pajama bottoms. I like them to be loose, so maybe something like this with the little elastic around the ankle. I think I actually would pick this one on the far right. It just looks so oversized and comfy. Look, I just noticed the accursed slippers. The slippers I've been seeing ads for on every other page, I swear. I don't know why, they just look goofy to me. They look like a Dr. Seuss shoe that the Who's would have. See, now I'm just making it sound cute, actually. But it's not cute. I don't like them. Alright, so this is a short story by Rosemary Howland, Something Like Love. Now, I think this is a very lovely illustration. I wish I could see it in color. Can you imagine what this must look like in color? All of the little details, so sweet. There's a couple short stories in this magazine, I do believe. It's kind of nice. You get factual articles, and you also get a little fun. Some nice fiction, a little beach read. This page is really cute. I love when really any photography or magazine or anything kind of does like a mixed media situation where they do like photography and then add in illustration. That's just like my favorite. Rain, did you say? Fashion's answer to the rainy weather blues is gaily striped corduroy. Look at that little sun. He's just like, hey guys, I'll be here soon. These are really interesting. You really rarely see striped raincoats these days, so it's quite refreshing. This makes me want to like take photos and like draw on them and make them into cute little illustrations. So this is a very effective piece of, I mean, it's a spread, but you know, it's got this little mouse photography at the bottom. The use of negative space for sure. It's an article that says you needn't be shy, or who wants to be, or be around a mouse. Gosh. It's just basically a little short story about a girl named Muriel who is very shy and eccentric, as you can imagine. And this is another short story, but this is cool because they're by young women. This is by a 19-year-old from Ithaca, New York, named Louise Goldwasser. And the illustration on this side is also by a young girl, a 16-year-old girl from New York named Ariane Ruskin. So that's cool too. And Ariane Ruskin, part of a ballet dancer's life was an anguish of posed waiting. He was a dangerous professional enemy. Could she love him knowing that? I ask you, could she? This is like, you're gonna get everything in this magazine, I swear. So this is an article about how you, yourself, DIY queen, you can make your own wallpaper. You don't need to pay somebody else. So this article by Mimi Sheridan says, the hang of it. You can do your own wallpapering now. Work decorating wonders on a budget. And there's little instructional. Ever see people sit around and pine for the good old days? Well, we're here to bring a bright word or two about the wonderful present and to bring you the news that life is getting simpler all the time. Take wallpapering, for instance. Gosh, I don't know. Even with this instructional, I don't think that I would attempt to do wallpapering on my own unless it was peel and stick. I feel like I would just be setting myself up for a nightmare experience. I don't know about you, but I love these. This is miniature rooms. So these are all little miniature rooms. your rooms and wallpapers that inspired them. Okay, so this is the really fascinating thing about this magazine. It's targeted at 13-year-olds to 19-year-olds, give or take. So like a 13-year-old has very different interests, you know. You're still basically playing with dolls and stuff at that age. Not to say that this is, you know, an article aimed at doll collectors, but like, it's just kind of fascinating, the array and the variety of different articles that you see here. These are all so cute. This spread, I am kind of tempted, I have to tell you, a little bit tempted to cut this page out because I just love it. I don't think I will because it's a beautiful magazine. I don't want to, like, you know, this is like, it's in perfect condition, so it just feels like, I don't know if I could will myself to do it, but wouldn't this just be so cute in a kitchen? I love the typography on it. This whole spread is different breakfast ideas. So they're saying there's quickie breakfast. You should never skip breakfast if you can help it. And inspiring ideas, you know. Basically, they are the early TikTok chef saying, here's a whole week of breakfasts. Let me inspire you to make breakfast. This is an idea for a party. I guess they have a section for party of the month. Why not? Take a look on this advertisement on the right hand side. This is really cool. This is for Kodak cameras. And I have a friend who literally now, today, uses this particular camera right here. So they last a long time, these cameras. Recently, I bought actually a couple of disposable cameras to use on a trip, but I haven't developed them yet, so I have no idea how they're going to turn out. It's a lot easier to use a digital camera, I'll tell you that for sure. Another little saddle shoe ad with the cute, brightly colored soles rather. Thermo jacks, thermo jeans, thermo caps. Look at all of these. Okay, love her. Look at this outfit with the little flippy hair. Oh, she is everything. Actually, I love all of these outfits. They're kind of baseball-y. It's a little league of her own, don't you think? So cute. And now this next page here. Over here we have an ad for Kotex. It's got really cute illustrations. I love that. This is a continuation of that short story. And another simplicity pattern. Look at that. Now that's a cute one. Seems quite easy. The quickie jumper, a cinch to make with a simplicity printed pattern. It's just these 4 pieces. So 1 piece, 2 piece, and then, I mean, you have to make 8 to make both sides, but what a cute dress. I would wear that, especially for Christmas. The quilted plaid, it just seems like the perfect holiday dress. We have a cute little knit dress over here. Gay as a song because it actually washes, needs very little ironing, doesn't muss or wrinkle. Perfect for parties with its dancing skirt, weave velvet belt. Sharp tailored cotton tweed contrast makes it trim for campus too. Now this is a really, really cool ad. So much fashion in so little time. These are buttons and buckles that you, when you're making your own outfit, you can cover with the fabric so that they are custom to match whatever outfit you're making. You can still buy these. These are available now even. But, you know, not as many people make their own clothes these days, so not everybody knows about these, style, these little belt and buttons, and then cover them with the fabric. Very cool. Now this page has just like some fantastic ads all together. On this far left side we have Topper Treat, lush wool tweed, fabulously lined with alpaca. It's got like showing the inside of the coat as well. Right here we have your own breakfast file. The Just Cooking Things recipe unit this month is for breakfast dishes, right for your set today. Continuation up here from the short story. And then look at this ad, okay? I love this ad so much. It says, ripe olives. This party's got class. That's right. This is an ad for ripe olives. When you think 17 magazine, you should think ripe olives because let me tell you, they advertise in 17 magazine. When it's your turn to feed the gang, remember ripe olives. They add oomph to any party, make even the simplest spread seem special, because those black satin beauties are so elegant looking, so swell to eat. Yes, ripe olives are swelligant and so easy to serve. Just set out a bowlful and be ready to take a bow. I mean, what more is there to say? I just love that that's in here. I don't even like olives, and I love that that's in here. Then we have a little eyelash curler ad. This is the continuation of the open mock collection. And then over here on the right, it says, Gay Days Ahead on a Greyhound expense paid Amazing America tour. Adventure-filled days of romantic travel await you on a Greyhound Amazing America tour. Wow, you can go to New York City, 4 gay days at famous spots, Las Vegas Hoover Dam, 3-day adventure in sunny Southwest, or Washington, 4 days touring nation's capital. It sounds great to me. I would go in a heartbeat. So, like, as you can probably tell, we're getting towards the second half of the magazine. So there's gonna be more and more interesting ads, I guess you would say. For example, this one on the left, it says, now end the bugaboo of those days, in quotes. Those days. I'm just gonna read this. Why be miserably unsure for days every month? Kleinert's Sani Scants keep your secret perfectly. They really protect and conceal even under your lightest, tightest fitting clothes. Patented no belt waistband. They don't even need to say what it is because we're just meant to know. Fascinating. This is the continuation of that article encouraging young people to get politically active. I do like this little thing at the end of the article. It says, P.S. You don't have to be 21 to study platforms, party promises, candidates' qualifications, candidate speeches, and have a sound opinion of your own. You don't need to wait for that birthday to work for your party, including clerical work, babysitting on election day, and ringing doorbells. I mean, I think it's great. Think about it in 1952, encouraging young women to become involved. Like, that's really important. It's important now too. Look, a closet full of wonder dresses. What do we think here? A lot of them have this sort of tuxedo bib, and there's sort of a bib style on this one and this one as well. I guess it's from the formation of this like vest around here that sort of nips in the waist. Gives sort of like a faux look. And again with these jumbo medallion necklaces. I cannot say I'm a fan of those, but I love that they are so consistent in this magazine. Alright, on the left here we have high notes in school bell fashions designed by Emile for school bell tastes, priced for school bell budgets. These new bells and coats truly capture the high notes of new fall fashions. And then on the left side here we have this little article about hats. It says, Bandwagon Chapeau. You first saw these flattering hats with the bandwagon coats on pages 116 and 117. So we've got a little beret here, some cloche style hats. These are quite pretty, made of fur felt with gross grain ribbon as well. Very nice. Okay, this page, I'm in love. Super duper separates in classic corduroy. Here is corduroy that really rates per class or dates. Everything about this dress. If I could buy this right now, I would. If I could make this right now, I would. It says print corduroy jumper. When corduroy breaks into print, that's news. So make fashion headlines in this new scroll design jumper with scalloped neckline. That's right here. These scallop parts. Giant saucer buttons. So that's these giant saucer buttons. And unusual softly pleated pockets. Oh, the pockets. Look at them. See how like the belt cinches in here, but because of these little pleated pockets, they actually add like a visual texture right here, so it even makes the waist look like more snatched and amazing. And like, I don't know, I just love these oversized scallops. It's kind of quirky. It's really cute. These other ones are very cute too, but if I could buy this right now, I would. Let me tell you. And the next page, this is like mostly ads now. Go back to school with all the answers to young figure control. Fountain of Youth Foundettes. A feather-light tissue weight girdle to taper your waist and slim your hips. Okay, alright. Munsing wear. Custom look shoes. So this is the shoe you saw on page 137. Made to match your pattern wardrobe. And then this is like about the simplicity patterns. Oh my gosh, look at this. Doggiest wool school sock in town. Adler cuddle pups. These actually look really comfy. Like really nicely made socks. Puppy soft and puppy smart for school. These new extra long 12-inch socks with big triple dip turnover cuff. This is a really cute illustration. I like how she has like a lot of detail, and then there's like this cute light in the back, and her little pup, of course. Wow. Alright, so in the center we have the continuation of the article from Pipe Up the Band. Now, take a look at this ad on your left. The title is Fashion Do's and Don'ts. What do you think that this is an ad for? Take a look at the pictures. What do you think this is an ad for? Would you guess that it is for pads? It says, don't be a sloppy Sue who always mooches around in moccasins. They're strictly for sport, so why not save them for your short slacks and such? Wow, so this ad is like, don't wear comfortable shoes. down here, there is a frowning woman and a smiling woman. And under the frowning woman, it says, "Don't be satisfied with anything less than the best, especially on those days." That time of the month can be tiresome, but so much less when you discover the reassuring safety, the heavenly comfort of luxurious motives. See, that's the difference. Frowning or smiling. It's up to you. It's up to your sanitary napkin, apparently. And over here on this side is another coat ad. These models are so cute. They have really cute coats on. Personally, I'm kind of a fan of this oversized, large shoulder pad, long trench on the side. Well, is it a trench? I guess it's a double-breasted coat. Very cute. We have to laugh at these ads at this point because some of them really are funny and in perfect contrast with some of the other parts of this magazine that are very forward-thinking for the time. Then you have other stuff and it's like, okay, there it is. This ad says what goes on in her dressing room. It's Exquisite Form's new equalizer bra. That means adding without padding. I really want a bullet bra like this. Need to find a cute one. The continuation of the Band of America article. And then over here in huge bold letters, look prettier in 10 days. I mean, with a claim like that, how can it be wrong? Doctor's 2-step beauty routine helps heal blemishes and keep your skin looking naturally lovely. I mean, I believe them. That sounds true. Oh, it's Noxzema. I think that is still around. Noxzema's still around, right? They definitely were when I was a kid, let me tell you. This is Dancing Partner clothing ad. Take a twirl in our velveteen taffeta. We've got this siren halter. Ooh, very sultry. Sweep circle skirt. Perfect for doing a little dancing, a little swing dancing. And like I said, we're getting into the less expensive ad space of this magazine, so we're going to get more and more interesting things. We've got a vegetable wonder soap, the continuation of that short story about being shy, some little nylon tops over here, some blouses, and on the next page, keep all your cottons crisp, fresh, like new. This is a starch, a laundry starch. I actually feel like it's not fashionable to use starch in your clothing anymore, but personally, I do sometimes use spray starch, or at least I have in the past. It does achieve that like perfectly crisp, sharp look. But yeah, I don't really know anybody else who uses spray starch anymore. I think it might not be that great to use on your clothing all the time. I'm not 100% sure of that, don't quote me. And then we have this ad over here, Rita Hayworth's back with that man from Gilda. Rita Hayworth does what she loves and loves what she does with Glenn Ford. Oh, this is beautiful. Take a look at this. Day or night. So we have two dresses in this ad over here. An all-wool jersey blouse garnished with rib knit sleeves and trim. Gray heather, gold, black, white, and hunter green. Oh, hunter green would be so cute. But it's all about this dress. I love this dress. Take a look at the little, what would you call that? Lace. Yeah, that's like a braid loop lace. It kind of gives this little apron quality almost, but it lets the blouse, which is featured down here, really shine through. It's so pretty, gorgeous, very striking. So the dress comes in black only, Victory Sportswear. And then we have a continuation of the whirling square down here. And another coat advertisement. Our own weather warmer with a rich color of genuine Moton. I don't know what that is. Amazing. Next page, you can tell there's like a lot of continuation of articles at this point. This is going to be fascinating for a lot of people. That panty girdle specialist puts power in PowerNet phantoms. I don't know if this is a particular one, but something that was very common at this time was like wearing a belt for wearing pads as well. I don't think that is one, but I'm sure we'll see an ad for that. Okay, take a look at this though. Only $9.99 delivers a guaranteed new factory sealed Underwood portable typewriter. $9.99 down. So this typewriter right here is $68.60, and this typewriter right here is $98.07. So like this is incredibly expensive. $98 in 1952. That is at least $1,000 in today's money, if not like 1,100 in that range. I might have my math not perfect, but like over 1,000 easily. That's a lot of money for a typewriter. When I think about like what the comparison would be, I guess to like a laptop, that's what I would compare it to. But gosh, that's a lot of money. We have an ad here for a princess in your princess. The ad's not for a princess. You're a princess in net frilled taffeta with the cover-up jacket. Oh, the jacket's very fetching. I quite like that. What colors does it say? Yes, black and navy. That's it. Alright, let's see. They don't want colorful dresses, that's for sure. Lobel. And our own tucked sophisticate in rich rayon taffeta. The pleats on this, oh heavenly, so beautiful. We've got a corduroy jacket ad right here. Oh, this is an ad for Clearasil. This is one of the other few brands we've seen in this magazine that still exists today. Clearasil. Dry up blemishes, skin colored, hides blemishes while it works. I love this little quote. Who'd believe I was ever embarrassed by blemishes? I love that we have those pimple patch stickers now. So much easier. Strike it rich, darling, with Litoska's cultured pearl treasure. Look at these necklace and bracelets. Those are huge. They look huge on her. Incredible. So on this page, we have some cotton blouses. Our silky cottons are unbeatable at $2.95. That is actually a good price for a cotton blouse. And then we have over on this side, take a look at this. I've never seen this before. These are 5-day deodorant pads, so it's like a little disposable pad, kind of like, do you remember the acne product that would like come in pre-soaked little cotton pieces in a container like this? They're deodorant pads. So it says, take a good look. This fragrant liquid saturated pad is called the 5-day deodorant pad, and it is fast revolutionizing Americans' deodorant habits. You just swipe it across your underarm. Geez, between this and the deodorant cream, I'm kind of feeling like A lot of interesting fun ads, school time reminder, mark everything with Cash's woven name tags. We have some saddle shoes, we have an eyelash curler, lovelier eyes in seconds. If you have problem skin, cutie Kura, footsie slippers. And then we also have oh look, this is the belt I was telling you about. Beltix personal belts with exclusive softy grip and napkin clasps. So this was you could get a little dial calendar as well as the belt. Gosh, I'm not jealous of wearing the belt, I must say. Goody Junior's Autumn Dater. Now this is a gorgeous dress. Take a look at the little scallop trim that goes right down into the center. I love the contrast color between the black, the white, and the little white buttons, leading your eyes down to this gorgeous little belt here. That is so cute. I would buy that. Autumn dater. I could use an autumn dater dress. We have a striped sweater top with a cute little collar. And again, look at this medallion pin. They're everywhere, I'm telling you. We have a little jersey mini top as well. Another advertisement for flatware. Look at, they love to show the little handle details, but what I care more about is someone who has a very particular fork that is their favorite fork and they prefer to use that one single fork. I want to see the actual part that you're eating off of. And then we have a 100% pure wool flannel Jackie jumper. That's cute with all the buttons down the front there. Cute. Look at all of these ads. Ads. These drawings of shoes are so cute, but they also look like basically Jessica Rabbit feet. I don't know if I could order shoes from a magazine when all I can see is a drawing of them. Oh, I don't think this is an ad, is it? This is little shopwise, although I'm sure there wasn't really as many laws around advertising and sponsored placement in 1952 as there are now. So a lot of stuff in magazines, it's a feature, but someone probably paid to have it be there. We have more shoes. These are kind of cute. Interesting to see an open toed shoe at this time. And then we have some more blouses over here. Nylon blouse dreams. I'm really into this one right here with the gorgeous little draped sleeves and 3/4 length sleeve with that little poof. I think that's so cute. Look at all of these. Oh my gosh. So many. We've got gift handkerchiefs. I would actually like that. I love little patterned handkerchiefs. We've got eyelash curlers, little velvet slippers, more shoes, lots and lots of shoes. Hair removed instantly. Yeah, hair removal systems, more forks. Well, these must not be the fancy forks if they're in the back of the magazine. I tell ya. A few more flatware, sweaters, a football pillow. Well, that just makes good sense. That's an investment piece, a football pillow. We've got baby doll heels, more sweaters, loop earrings, and girdles. French form $1 million girdles. See, she's French because she has a ribbon around her neck. And as we all know, everyone in France wears a little ribbon around their neck. Some lovely skirts, skirt, belt, and glove set. Oh, that's so it's all made with the same fabric. We have fur coats, shapewear down here as well. Friendship rings. Oh, I want friendship rings. Two exquisitely detailed patterns. The perfect gift for your best friend. Ordered today. Do you think if we mailed this address, we could still get friendship rings? Well, I would like one. Then we have, this is hilarious. This is a Tampax ad, and the lead on this ad is Miss or Mrs. This Tampax message applies to both. Okay. These are some really cute blouses. You see a lot more of the Peter Pan style collar than like a longer dagger collar at this point in 1952. The long dagger collars are not going to become popular for another decade or so. But, look at all these. Trained for a career as a dental nurse, secretarial school. This is the training for your future section. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're on the last page already. We have an ad for a speed writing shorthand class, it seems, or guide at least. No symbols, no machines, uses ABCs. And then we have a little article called Teens in the News. So this is a violinist. These are some dancers from the Professional Children's School in New York of Dance and a youth traffic course. Okay. And then we have an ad here for Lennox Cinderella plateware, 5-piece setting, China setting. Innocent freshness of carnations, their ardent color and delicate golden touches will make this design as enchanting as the beloved Cinderella story. I love the illustration, it's so beautiful. Oh gosh. Well, my darling, we are at the very end of the magazine. We have this cute little ad at the back here. Revlon Touch and Glow new liquid makeup with skin softening lanolite. Look at this. This is a Christmas tree, slightly out of focus, but a Christmas tree nonetheless. So even the ad is like, hey, it's fall, Christmas is coming. Dun, dun, dun. Well, this was like just so much fun to look through. I hope that you enjoyed this like little blast from the past flip through. Of course, it's fun to do modern magazines too, but I like doing old stuff every once in a while. The paper texture sounds are different, and we get to see all kinds of different stuff. I love the fashions, you know. I love the fashions. For me, that's everything. That's why I'm here. So, my darlings, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see more. I have a couple more 17 magazines, vintage ones. So if you enjoyed